Stroke is a massive global health challenge. Stroke is the second most common cause of death. It's the leading cause of long-term disability. And the mission of the World Stroke Organisation is to reduce the global burden of stroke by prevention of stroke, better treatment of acute stroke and stroke services, and post-stroke care and rehabilitation. One of the many important causes of stroke is irregular heartbeat, a form of irregular heartbeat called atrial fibrillation, which is a quivering of the heart where blood clots can form in the heart, travel to the brain, block brain arteries, producing a stroke.
La relación es muy estrecha, precisamente la fibrilación auricular tiene dos grandes complicaciones temibles, que son el desarrollo de insuficiencia cardíaca o bien el riesgo de accidente cerebrovascular embólico.
It is often a silence problem, and the first thing that a person may be aware of is loss of function down one side of the body, loss of speech or vision when they have a stroke. Atrial fibrillation is common. There are 15 million strokes every year in the world, of which 3 million are due to atrial fibrillation. Atrial fibrillation, if it's detected, we can prevent most of those strokes using drugs that thin the blood, oral anticoagulants. And there are some very exciting new drugs that will change the way that atrial fibrillation is treated. Well, atrial fibrillation is the most common major cardiac irregularity. Worldwide, it is a very age-related problem. Above the age of 40, 1 in 4 adults at some stage will develop atrial fibrillation. In some of them only transient.
Las personas entre 80 y 90 años, el 10% de la población está fibrilada, y a medida que reducimos una década la edad, eso se va reduciendo a la mitad, es decir, entre 70 y 79 años es el 5%, y así vamos bajando en cada década. Ahora, en los próximos años, clarísimamente esto va a ir en aumento, y debido fundamentalmente al envejecimiento de la población, y se espera que en los próximos años ya se va a duplicar, aproximadamente para el año 2030.
The other reason that the rate of atrial fibrillation is increasing, what we call the atrial fibrillation epidemic, is because of rising levels of blood pressure and obesity.
También se superpone con el accidente cerebrovascular relacionado con la fibrilación auricular. Son antes que nada la hipertensión, la enfermedad coronaria, la insuficiencia cardíaca, el sedentarismo, el colesterol aumentado, la apnea del sueño, que es algo que cada día se le está dando más importancia. Por otra parte, también están el estrés y los factores familiares, cuyo rol todavía no está exactamente establecido, pero mi presunción es que debe ser más importante de lo que suponemos.
Lifestyle is the most important prevention tool that we have. So the important messages that we need to transmit to everyone in the world is not to smoke, to increase physical activity, to have a good diet, to reduce the rates of obesity, to have your blood pressure checked and your blood pressure to be controlled if lifestyle alone cannot change it. So with these lifestyle measures, the rates of atrial fibrillation can be reduced, and also the rates of other causes of stroke can also be reduced.